I worry for FaZe. That was their map pick on Nuke. They did not win it, although it was very close to a comeback. And now we're going to be on Infernos, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see how this all unfolds. It's Liquid versus FaZe at the grand finals here. Map number 2. And Liquid have been looking pretty decent on this map. We'll see if they can bring it home on this one or if it's going to go to a third. They're trying to rush that bomb site. They're not even stopping. Neo gets a headshot.
Oh, no!
Another one blind as well. Taking down Stewie, and now at least they're going to get a little bit in return there, but that was crazy.
It's the fast flank they've got to worry about next. Nico is halfway pushed down mid when this hit began, and now all of a sudden, Liquid, the options are closing on where they can position themselves afterwards. Elysian Twist trying to buy time. That's a beautiful shot, a good start, and now down to a 2-on-3.
And Elysian's got that P250 at the back. Look at Twist flanking around. He catches Guardian off guard a little bit, but doesn't land the kill on him. And now they're getting close, really close to that P2K. And they're going to get the one kill on him, tapping the bomb a single time. They do have a kit, and they're going to get the second one too. Following up with a defuse kit, they will have just enough time for it as well. Very, very scary round, but it will be FaZe to pick it up.
Yeah, Neo gets a couple very nice kills. 2 quick headshots. I think the first one, both of them was actually blind, it seemed. Yeah, this one as well. He'll take that all day, and still Liquid almost found a way to make this work. That fight Twist had against Guardian, that's the one he wanted, and he's going to be really upset he missed the shot there. Regardless, a pistol round for FaZe gets them started on the right foot. Liquid up 1 map in this series, taking Inferno, and they take the trophy as well.
Yeah, with the bomb plant, actually. Twist going to go for an AK, and they've got some deagles as well.
It's not a full commitment, though. It's just the one AK-47. There's no armor on the Liquid players behind these deagles. Just Twist with the AK and armor. We'll see what he can do. If he can create anything, any space, any opportunities for these deagles to come into play, that would be everything. We saw Elysia's deagle on Nuke was unreal. It was a round just like this that really broke FaZe in the first half of Nuke. They cannot allow it to happen so early here on Inferno.
No, that kind of a pattern at the end, I mean, some of those rounds were actually what they needed at the end phase. If they'd had 1 or 2 of those, probably they either bring it to overtime or they end up winning the map. And you're absolutely right, can't have that same kind of a pattern. Some of these rounds that a high percentage chance to win, you have to be able to convert it in your favor. Elige, not worried about the flames in front of him, and almost walking into that was Rain. Scary on the other side there.
Still no move, though. I mean, this AK-47 has been smoked off, and you can see Liquid really want that to come into play. They want that to be the force of the attack, and actually, FaZe has the incorrect read. Nico is rotated all the way to the B bomb, so there's only 2 defenders here. If this push happens, 30 seconds to get into this site. Nico now rotating back. There's not a lot of utility. There's no utility left on Liquid, so this wrap side play might be perfect for Nico.
Yeah, he's got to be here at a good time. It's the MP9 and the UMP right there as Olofmeister goes down. Twist with the AK. The follow-up, no! Quick triple, shutting it down in the A-bomb site, and that is everything you dream of if you buy a single AK in this round.
He got all 3 kills in the entry onto that bomb site, all at different angles. That is such a disgusting sequence for Twist. That's why we call him the magician, just somehow pulls it out of nowhere. 1 more trick up his sleeve in that round, and that's going to respond. I mean, and how do you recover from that for your FaZe? It's still early on, yeah, but that's just psychologically, and in terms of team morale, that has got to be just so crushing to deal with.
Guardian even going to get jumped up there at the end. I won't lie, though. Not a magic show I would necessarily attend, Moses, you know, where 3 of the volunteers end up dead. Be
well, you'd attend, you just wouldn't be one of the volunteers.
Yeah, and just try and stay in your seat at that point in time.
This is so crazy. Long-range shot, pre-fire on Nico as well, and then transfers behind. Rain had plenty of time for that kill.
He actually sort of did a 360, just stopping with a kill in between, you know? Really, look at little style points there as well. Well, that would tie it up very quickly. That was everything we said that FaZe could not afford. And it kind of replays itself again, just like it did on Nuke. Some of these rounds that they have to be able to win. They still have the M4A1 on Neo. A couple of grenades. There's Stewie, actually. Aggressive to take the fight. Neo on the other side. Good chance that he could have won that.
As an M4, I think that surprised Stewie a little bit. He's going to call that out. Zeus close up in halls. And still wanting to challenge over towards this B bomb site. Elysian and Stewie are just relentless and continuously peeking in. Counter flashes coming out from the defense to try and get a good peek. And it's just not working yet. I don't think so. I think Olaf still has a position, still has a stance here, but I think he's getting pulled away towards mid. Twist is going to start coming from behind, but that taser still has a chance, the Zeus, to come into play.
Yeah, Twist still waiting on the other side, and they're going to wrap around. Now it's the USP instead, really not quite as effective, although I say that he actually gets a fair bit of damage in, even softening up Stewie. There's Neo, needed the second one. The M4 now down on the ground, 1 versus 4 here, and it's just Guardian with the USP and almost no health at all left, so decent chance. I mean, good bit of lurk work coming out from Olofmeister. Just needed...
There just wasn't a whole lot of power behind that. I mean, even with the Neo investment, there wasn't enough weaponry to really turn the round in their favor. Nice kill, a nice round, good hold on the bomb site for Team Liquid. 3 players going to survive. They're going to be up 2-1. The real magic on this map begins when Guardian gets the AWP in his hands, because he had a pretty good game on Nuke, and as you mentioned a couple times, he's had a good tournament.
Yeah, it's actually been very enjoyable watching Guardian play here in LA, but you know, they needed more. They needed Guardian. I think Nico was up there as well. And then the question became, you know, did they have that third player that could sort of follow it up? And I think even towards the end, it looked to me like Rain was starting to catch up, but it might just have been a couple of rounds too late. 2-1 going to be the scoreline now. Naf with the AWP. And FaZe still really without money to buy much.
They can invest in some pistols and some smokes and see if they can get a little bit fortunate with some of the timings. We saw Liquid run the clock down pretty low previously on one of the rounds. Neo with smoke flash, a flashbang for Guardian as well. Some utility at each side of the map. Perhaps some late pop flashes to try and get a cheeky kill, try and take some semblance of control of Banana. And actually, Elish is going to get in front of that smoke. He doesn't want to be bothered by it whatsoever. So smoke really has no impact, and Olaf's going to get aggressive with the Zeus, and he might actually find a way.
Oh no, they're going to be rotating far away from him, aren't they? I really want this to work. Nice enough flashbang, but there are a lot of people around this side, even in the middle of the reload. They're going to get the really quick return, and that clears up the entire B defense. The flashbangs were good, but there was just a lot of people on the other side.
I'm surprised to see them get aggressive in that situation with Olaf on the flank. Yeah, you know it's pistols and you're trying to use the flashbang to get a jump and get a couple kills, and they did get one, but you can let that flank come into fruition, and then maybe you have, you know, an extra element to try and create something crazy.
Maybe they were hoping they'd be so successful on the flashbangs that they actually force someone back
Fall
to
back
Olaf.
in Olaf.
It's the best I could come up with. The best I can do, Moses, is try and explain it.
I mean, low percentage to win that round, no matter what decision they did make. All Liquid have to do now is find the escape route, and Elige has already cleared out towards top ramp, but Olaf is going to come in very late. Naf is looking for it, trying to get close, and Olaf has not had a great amount of fun with the Zeus.
No, but
you admire the effort.
I do. I feel like it's given us a little bit every round, you know. It's the fact that he kept running for it. Like, that was clearly, he was never going to get in range.
All right, guns are out. Here's the AWP on Guardian. How dynamic is he going to be? How much does he want to take over this game? Towards the B bomb site with Neo to start with that ult. Naf has one as well. He's just going to be watching for a mid-peek. Guardian with an off angle at top Banana. Pretty standard setup from both teams.
And they really need to win this round, FaZe. Again, they need the economy. They need the early start. What a flashbang. I am shocked that Guardian is still alive. It feels like he should have been absolutely dead behind that. They're going to be happy with the damage, sure, but...
Yes, I mean, Leash, yeah, that's certainly a kill that he's going to wish he had been able to complete. But success even in just taking control and forcing Guardian back without taking damage. That is also, I mean, as much as Elige has just had a narrow miss on a kill there, same with Guardian, even blind, the timing on that could have been brutal, could have been spectacular.
And now instead setting up for some of those pit smokes. Nico over by Archway. Also going to get grenaded back ever so slightly. A good wall to be creating. And in fact, look at the reaction from Rain. I kind of like this. He's trying to actually use the smokes against them. They might have spotted him inside of the smoke, and that's a bit dangerous. Olofmeister good for a kill. Now they're trying to see if they can hunt him down. Rain going to pick up one as well. And the follow-up on Nico, though, that is a big one. Now it means they're inside of the site. They've got the bomb plant down, and Stewie's up here by the graveyard. We're ready and waiting. Rain is right down there. The timing could be everything. Does Stewie realize? I'm not sure he does.
Yeah, which is crazy because Rain had a kill. They should have been able to call one was in pit. Maybe the miscommunication was that he was in halls. Stewie looking in that direction. That's a miss from Naf. A big miss as well, but sliding out as a Liege. He's got to do more. And left alone in the bomb site. The AWP missed a shot. They're going to get even closer. And now it just seems there's no chance. Trying to buy what time he can. Neo is on the bomb. And he should be fine even without a kit.
Yeah, really, really close here. Not many seconds to waste, but ultimately, I don't know. I'm very, very confused about the fact that they didn't realize Rain was down there. That's because they definitely saw him. Like, right as the smoke went, I'm 100% sure they did that. So, it's rare that we get to see that, but can happen, even at a high level, right?
Yeah, just losing track. I mean, there was a lot of craziness, and I think that's where the miscommunication must have come in. Maybe they thought he got out of pit. I'm not entirely sure, but either way. The second round for FaZe, low on money. They switch into a double op. They pick up both the ops, I would assume, from the previous round.
Yeah, must have.
Guardian got his towards the B bomb site. Double nade comes out. It's a little bit behind Guardian as he was stepped forward. He had a chance for a shot, but he is going to be forced back again with no damage dealt.
He's really pressing the issue as well, sticking around for a lot of attempts there. And he's going to be back safe around the corner. So they know about that one, AWP. They don't know about the second one here on Nico. Maybe even if they could guess, they're not sure where it is. Turning the corner, they might find out. There's Olofmeister. Good return from Twist. And actually, the follow-up is amazing. And you can tell he was...
That's a heat check.
Yeah, it really was.
Heat check. That's one of those plays you wish you could have back, not going for that final kill. But either way, two spectacular ones to bring this into a 3-on-3, but still an AWP alive at this A bomb site. That's a dirty angle over the top of the smoke. Missed the shot. Now, how many more chances is Nico going to get? His teammate Guardian rotating over again an AWP. It's going to be tough to help him out in a leash. Jumps into pit to settle the matter. And the bomb site is lost. I don't even think FaZe can go for it.
No, Guardian got tagged through the smoke down to 19. He had to try and escape, and look at the chicken at the end, at least. But yeah, that was a nice...
They don't like that kind of stuff here in California.
They don't? No, that's true. You're going to be really careful about that. Ultimately, I mean, I realized Twist probably should not have gone for that last one, but this part of me is like, yeah, you know, he was feeling really hyped up.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's give or take. You obviously don't want to restrict his options, especially after a sequence like that. You know, at a certain level, you just play by intuition and feel. And when you have 5 players who can all do that, take some risks. It's one of the strengths of your team.
It really feels like it. Hard to play that pit position if you're Nico. Smoke's all around you. If you had a rifle instead, yeah, maybe you can try and win a fight in there, but with the AWP, much fewer chances to do that. A 4th round now on the board for Team Liquid, and again, they're on the T side of Inferno. This is a very, very good start for them. And what really troubles me above all of this is once again the FaZe economy looking shattered early on.
Yeah, this is a tough decision, and I wouldn't even be surprised if we saw a timeout early on. This is sick from Twist. I mean, just reading where the next point of attack is going to be. Elige had enough of Nico in the pit. But yeah, the economy game is the decision that FaZe have to make, and there is a timeout to talk things through, because they can buy around the AWP, around the M4. It's pretty dangerous weapons, and you can get some pistols, some SMGs with utility. You can find a way to make a buy like that work. The question is, do you want to risk so much so early in the half?
Yeah, hard to say what the right call is for that kind of scenario. I don't want to say that FaZe is sort of mentally defeated, but I don't know. If you make the call and it works out, then yeah, that could kind of pump up the team a little bit. If you do it and it doesn't, then you're like, well, you know, like...
Then you're already down 2 rounds and you have to sit a couple out while you save to get back. And they're going to make the conservative choice, not investing anything around the weapons. Smoke on Nico, but you're really, really leaning heavily on Neo and Guardian to provide something. We saw Guardian pressing the issue towards the B bomb site just a couple rounds ago. You have to imagine he's going to get aggressive again, wanting to try and find the fights. Both rifles at the A bomb site.
Thought maybe they're going to try and boost it. Instead, Neo taking this one angle. Oh, his timing is everything right here. He's still moving up.
Naf is watching this.
Yeah, he absolutely is so ready for it. And Guardian can't reply, and I'm pretty sure Naf saw Guardian as well. So the flash to get him off the corner. And now doubling up on the aggression in the middle. I mean, I like this idea from FaZe. That could have worked out if Twist had actually stepped out of line there.
Yes.
Could have been a very easy kill for Neo.
Well, now the decision for FaZe, it's a different one. Do you want to stack towards the B bomb site, bring the op over to the USPs so that you can try and just keep one of the guns in your hand that you don't have to respend the money in the next round? You want to get these pistols to be able to protect the op. And I think that's exactly what they're doing, evacuating the B bomb site, going to give it up for free.
Yeah, they're going to be happy about this. Liquid just spending a bit of time, but ultimately going to discover that nobody's home at the B bomb site. So do whatever they want, Moses. Steal the TV.
Yeah, take it all. So 5-2 now for Team Liquid on this T side of Inferno. Very, very good start.
It's a brilliant start, isn't it? It is their map pick after all. We did discuss a little bit earlier that they've been having some up and down performances on it in spite of, you know...
FaZe or Liquid?
Liquid.
On Inferno?
Yeah, every once in a while.
I mean, they're kind of like a weird top team, right? Because they seem, at times, like they still have very close matches. At times,
Yeah.
like they feel like they're beatable, but they have so many tools and so many weapons available to them that they always kind of pull it out right at the end. I think Nuke is definitely the map I would have pointed out to say the shaky one, that if FaZe wanted to stay in this series and take it to 3 maps, they had to have had Nuke.
Yeah, that was the big one.
FaZe equally have their own issues on this map, famously.
True. Very true. 5-2 the scoreline now as we move into round number 8. We do have rifles. We do have actually an enormous amount of money on the Liquid side. And FaZe, well, again, we keep sort of saying, we keep repeating it, but now is the time to put an end to this and start to really get back into the game. It might not be quite their last chance, but we're pretty near the edge at the moment. They're going to be picking up the AWP. Of course, they save for the last round, and they got rifles on everybody else. So this is looking very decent for them at the moment.
A triple stack towards Banana. Guardian's going to be playing support inside of the bomb site. He has the AWP, but he's got a flashbang as well. He's going to be priming that for Neo when he wants the peak. But Liquid's going the other direction. Liquid is going for a very heavy contact play towards mid. They're going to take bracket control off this. Nico to the left side, not going for the fight, just slowing them down. But this is early in the round. This is a lot of utility force out. FaZe has to spend a lot of smokes, Molotovs to feel safe, and Liquid does all that just with a flashbang. Still 5 smokes in the arsenal.
Oh, Guardian looking at the wrong side now, not quite sure. Oh, he still is so quick. Taking down Naf, even in spite of the flashbang, and gonna go back for a bit more. That almost got him killed, so time to retreat into the bomb side, but I don't know, that was a brilliant setup with a grenade on Liquid side, but I don't know, Guardian had that in his wrist, didn't he?
Yeah, he's been doing that for years. Perfect setups, and he just negates it with all the talent, all the speed of those shots. Either way, even with the damage dealt, he's going to be very pleased. He's given his team a 1-man advantage in this round. It lets them keep this default setup. 3 over at A, 2 at B. They don't have to cheat anyone over to any of the bomb sites. At least for now.
Nico, gonna go for a bit of a fight. Good headshot. Almost caught with a grenade out. Indeed, he will be. Nitro close by to hunt him down. Gonna be smoking off the library, and now they're all flanking around the other side. And are they ready for it? 18 seconds on the clock. They need to hold this bomb site. The backup is too far away. It's up to these last 2 players. Olive and Rain inside of it. And Rain gonna drop the bomb now. 10 seconds left. Oh, a dink as well, and a missed chance for Stewie. 5 seconds, and I don't think they have the time for it. Olive staying alive long enough. And Guardian gonna be running away with 13 health. That was
costly. That's a costly win for FaZe. 1 player survives. They had to throw so many bodies at that bomb site while Liquid is attacking it just to keep Liquid away from the plant. Losing 2 extra players in the process, so still the money issues continue for FaZe. Still not able to stabilize, and Liquid, even in a loss, going to be very happy with that.
And the margin for error in that kind of a push, I mean, or in the defense for FaZe there, I mean, if that first AWP shot hits from Stewie through the box, yeah, that's it. They at least get the bomb plant, and Guardian is going to have an almost impossible time trying to retake it. Maybe no need for the smoke.
Another 3-man opening at the B bomb site in Banana for FaZe, really wanting to deny that control to Team Liquid. They've been able to take it pretty much. Guardian's been the biggest force that FaZe have on defense here in Banana. He's found a couple picks, and he's stuck around a car with that AWP to be intimidating, but overall, they're not fighting for control at car. Miscommunication from the defenders as well. Double smoke. That's gonna hurt down the stretch. You can be sure Team Liquid called that out. And now you can see all 5 players are gonna stay here, wait for this smoke to fade. If FaZe realize the mistake they just made, they might want to call Nico back early.
Yeah, they're certainly thinking about it. He has a Molotov as well, but I'm not sure he's gonna be here in time. Guardian, that's a close range shot. And up on top of the boost, Neo, good for a kill. The Molotov down in front. He almost gets that second one. It would have been beautiful if he could have got that. Still a 3-on-3 health advantage for FaZe, though. And Nico flashed right through. He needs this kill right here, and it's a return for Naf as quickly as gets the second one on Rain. And now it's all on Olof. He's got a UMP and no grenades. It doesn't really seem fair. And the smoke is going to be fading. Bomb slowly ticking away. He has no kit either. Probably realizes there's Naf is out, but how's he going to find that corner? He will find the headshot actually running in the meantime. And now Twist right around the angle. Olof going to be going down. He had about 6 different positions to check, and
all you can do is guess.
Yeah.
All you can do is really guess, and obviously did not expect Twist to be playing just pretty much right on top of the bomb. Good initial shot from Guardian. The defense wasn't bad. I don't even mind the fast attempt at the retake. Nico and Rain coming through the smoke. Almost caught him off guard. Naf a little bit blind. But 6-3, and there's FaZe is just running out of positives that they can hang on to.
Yeah, it is becoming increasingly difficult to try and figure out how this puzzle would work out in FaZe's favor. I like this though. Being creative in middle. Trying to see if they could surprise somebody. No Zeus though, I mean. Oh, there is a Zeus on Olof. Yeah. So I take it all back.
He's trying to make it work. He's had some practice with it so far.
Thanks, Olof.
The biggest problem is Elysian and Stewie have never really faced, as I mentioned, it's only really been Guardian with the op, so they haven't encountered a whole lot of defense in Banana, so they're more than willing to actually peek and probe into this bomb site just because they're feeling so confident. Olof saw that, and oh, another miss. He's doing his best, bless his heart.
He really is. Keeping us entertained. The stack in middle, tragically, we're not going to see it, Moses.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was just mentioning, was just the fact that Elysian and Stewie are just don't care whatsoever. They're just taking Banana systematically the same way each and every single time, and you get all the way to the bomb site and you haven't heard a noise, you haven't seen any utility, not even a USP fire, and you're obviously just going to keep going.
They are having a very casual approach. You said you liked the Twist games best of all. Currently 14, make it 15 in fact, and 3. So definitely having himself a good game now, just calling in the backup. No need to risk that. Triple in the round for him. 15-3, that's pretty good.
That's a really nice opening for Twist. And yeah, I mean, it's just, he puts together some crazy sequences. His multi-kills are spectacular to watch. As we saw earlier, as we saw in this second round. Remember, this is a half in which FaZe won the pistol. You're supposed to have much better starts off the back of that. Another timeout called by FaZe. You could see YNK there talking him through an idea.
Yeah, I think he was doing the, we need double kills and more double kills.
Double kills,
actually,
triple kills.
If we can get 2 double kills every round, then we're off to something.
He's brought back the hand talking, which is very good.
It is, it's one of my favorite things. It's actually quite far down the list of my favorite things, but all my other favorite things about Yanko I can't say, so 7-3 though. Leading into round number 11, we've got the AWP now on Nico instead. Guardian wasn't doing such a bad job with it really, but maybe time for a change. He's going to be AWPing over at the quad side. In fact, the whole A defense is here. This has been done before, but it does have certain weaknesses. And I think the majority, the big one is if people come out of apartments, turned around for the grenade. Rain, not ready to get back in time. It's Olofmeister instead. Big double, and the bomb is down right in front. And yeah, this is the weakness. They know it as well. That's going to be dangerous, but Olofmeister on point with the defense, taking a triple, and that might have been enough.
It's certainly given them a big advantage. Oh, Naf's going to come right through this. He doesn't care whatsoever. He wanted to speed things up. Elige looks away. That's the peak from Guardian. But again, even in a loss, this can be so expensive. FaZe must keep these 3 players alive. Nice job from Neo on the flank. 4th round for FaZe. And finally, a little bit of comfort. You want to talk about weaknesses of that setup, Rain's got to be just feeling so sad. Turning into the wall just for the flashbang, and then Nitro just turns the corner without one. Unfortunate landing of the bomb for Team Liquid, but a nice hold from FaZe.
I actually think in a different world, if Twist is further up in the hallway, and it's not really to blame him, but if he is, he doesn't even
turn that corner.
Yeah, he doesn't even just try and stay on the balcony. He probably just jumps down, and everybody else is looking middle.
4 players in Banana to start out for the defense. FaZe bringing the entire team over here. Just for some utility. Preserve the utility of the 2 defenders, Guardian and Neo, so they can last for the whole round. Oh, that's a wide swing from Stewie, trying to change their approach to attacking the bomb site. And Guardian's able to pick it apart.
A good opening. Okay, Guardian has been trying his very best. I mean, he's been taking some of those fights. Even when there's been quite a few grenades, he's really not wanted to give it up easily. 4 versus 5 now. Nico flashed, and then I'm going to try and chase him down. They're happy with just the control to push him back, and they've got Banana as well. That is kind of the foundation that you need on the T side here.
Problem is just the 4 players, and where do they want to end up? 3 smokes, 2 Molotovs. Back to the B bomb site we go. You can firebomb the back boxes. You can put a smoke down towards CT spawn and coffin. I think that'll be the play for Team Liquid. They've got Guardian with an AWP to burn through. He's got 1 flashbang as well. And Neo, 1 flashbang and 1 HE grenade, but he's boosted. He's got a very powerful position.
Yes, he does. The Molotov, oh, it does reach him. It's burning him alive, and he's going to be going down. Neo with a double kill before it happens, but that was a dangerous Molotov. And now Guardian back here with the AWP. They're wasting a lot of time. He gets 1 more, and up close right before they get him Rain to save the day. And that will be another round for FaZe. 5-7. They are starting to make their way back. They're starting to get this game a little bit under control. And that's what we need right now if we want that 3rd map. That would be the way to do it. Win this 8-7, and we're starting to really talk about it.
That's such a heroic stand from Neo as he's burning in that boost and just realizing he's going to go down no matter what, and he gets everything he can. Double kill from that. Another timeout is, I mean, YNK has to realize this is the chance. They need to build upon this. They need to win these last 3 rounds. Take that advantage into the second half. And all of a sudden, we'll have a game on our hands, but FaZe still right on the edge.
Yeah, they really are. It feels like they have been pretty much the whole grand finals. Even when they've had good openings, even when things have looked favorable for them, there's nothing they can take for granted. Liquid are on their back all of the time. And the pressure from that alone, even, you know, playing a best of 3 like this, that must be really getting them. Is that ADR? Oh, God, he's out of control.
Yeah, that's a bit mental. 145 ADR.
Well, we're back into it. LA, are you still with us? Yeah, there we go. A bit of an exchange. I like that kind of a play. And Nico to follow it up. FaZe trying to get this game back in their favor and trying to not have Liquid just have all of the control on it either. 4 versus 3, a missed opportunity, a rare one there for Guardian. Did not look like a fight Stewie should have been winning, but the fact that he did it is very bad news for FaZe.
That's a huge peek from Olaf. He just called Nico off the rotation. Nico is starting to come back towards A, and Olaf told him to commit to the B bomb site. Neo so blind. They're trying to throw flashbangs in. It's a utility dump. That buys Neo his life at the very least, but a second player has arrived, and Neo's going to come through.
Oh, Nico, he's waiting for it. Inside of the smoke, flashed in, no scoping Nitro. That is an absurd play. But it happens after the bomb goes down. That means Stewie and Twist are still alive. And that in itself is a bit scary. Twist hiding there in yellow, right next to them. He's the top fragger right now at 17 kills. So they could take nothing for granted. Stewie hiding inside of the smoke. That is where he lives most of the time. Twist will pick up 1 more kill. Goes for another one, turning around, and he's ready for it. Taking every single one down and landing himself at 20 kills. Outrageous once again.
Something about this B bomb site, Twist just understands it. He's had so many incredible clutches at this site, just very recently as well. That is a beautiful, beautiful performance. I think 4 kills total on the round. Getting aggressive when you need to, capitalizing on Stewie, his teammate taking attention, and Twist is everywhere.
And we're back to pistols.
That's so heartbreaking for FaZe. They won 2 in a row. They were doing such a good job. And Liquid rip it right out of their hands. 8-5 lead on the offense of Inferno. Again, Twist is going to have a chance, just building up the score. Just stat padding at this point.
It is kind of absurd when you look at the scoreboard, him and then the rest of his team. And it's not even that they're playing badly. They're not. But nobody else is at 10 kills. And he's at 21. So having himself one of those games. Spots out Rain. There is a bit of backup up there in all of my stuff. No Zeus this time. 3 or 4 times without it working was enough.
Yeah, you can only do it so many times before you have to give up the project. Like, you know, maybe hit the DMs.
You do need a bit of a sample size, you know. Make sure you've got statistical relevance before you make sure it's really not working.
Well, Olaf is going to feel very lonely here in a second. Nitro just jumps out. There's the shots he gives. Ooh, he does get the kill. Fair play.
Yeah, that looked cool. Doesn't change the round.
No, it doesn't change a damn thing. 9-5 will be the score as Neo just, I mean, there's nothing you can really do. One final chance for FaZe to get to 6, to reach 6 rounds on the CT side. That's far from ideal.
No, the words don't even feel good in your mouth, do they, when you say that? One more chance to get 6, you know. Playing CT side Inferno. Definitely not encouraging at the moment. They are struggling and have been all the way through. No doubt that that Team Liquid were the favorites going into this, as they are in pretty much every match these days, but I feel like it's been more heartbreaking than it even needed to be. It's been so close in some of these rounds, and FaZe have been on the edge where they could do more. Liquid take it away from them every single time. Now we've got the double of the MP9 and a couple of M4s there in play. Let's see if that is going to be the key to some kind of a success here.
Well, just behind the smoke in mid. Not going to mess with it this time. No pop flashes through. Rain playing close up. I think Liquid probably feeling like they can slow play this round just a bit. Let FaZe burn some utility. Here it comes late. Rain in the smoke. Oh, that ruins his play. It ruins his vision. He did great damage. But Olaf Meister, he's sneaking into a new position inside window. That should be a kill. Stewie goes down. His position is known. Now he's just got to slink back towards that A-bomb site, but they're wrapping upon this. It's all on Nico with the AWP. No. He's got a drop. He's exposed, but he finds the kill.
I don't even know how. He should have been dead. That was such a good flashbang to completely throw him off, but Twist is going to get one on Olaf Meister. Bomb will be planted. They're just going to ignore Nico for a minute here in the pit, and he gets one more on Twist. Tried to sneak in, even trying to wallbang through that. Neff is alone in a 1 versus 3, and he's no chance to get out either. A 6th round on the board for FaZe. Not really. It isn't cause for celebration yet.
No, but at least, I mean, they would have been, 10-5 is really, really tough to come back from. 6-9, they can actually recover from this. Benefit of the pistol in the second half. We'll see what they've got, but they still got a long road, and Team Liquid 1/2 away. Just 7 rounds from lifting that trophy here at Blast Pro Series. Heading to a break. We'll be right back.
Is it right now? The aim challenge.
He doesn't seem too confident. By,
oh really?
Yeah. He said I didn't know this one was the one.
This is it. This is it. Here we go. He looks so serious. There we go. He's through the doors.
Tío, no sabía que valía esto, tío.
I didn't know this one was the one he says. ¿Pero lo has hecho bien o qué?
No.
I think Rez trains this map a lot though.
You think what? Rez was what, sorry?
Rez trains in this map too much.
Yeah,
37 is really
it's
good.
quick, yeah, it's super quick. His headshots were on point, very, like, super quick.
Ahí tenías que recargar.
Good defense. Here we go, come on. This is the tricky bit. Oh, nice. And there it comes. You got this. Oh, there we go. And there we go, the bell. Okay, there we go. Final time. Okay.
No sabía que valía, ¿eh?
Your final time, Alex.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half, second map here at the Grand Finals Blast Pro in LA. And we've got Liquid versus FaZe. And right now, Liquid have been beating up on FaZe for 2 straight maps. And I'm not sure the second half is going to be any different here. Liquid ahead 9-6. And that was on their T side of Inferno, with Twist dropping an unbelievable 25 frags in a single half.
Yeah, that was not a bad performance from him. He had everything. He had clutches, he had the entries. He's the one who even got him started the second round. They had that forced by AK. He's the only one with the rifle after losing the pistol. The triple kill he got there put Liquid on the right path. And FaZe, this just hurts. Backs against the wall entirely. You have to switch over to T side, the harder side, against the best team in the world, and you have to win 10 rounds. 10 rounds to continue this grand final. You were there in Miami. Does this feel like the FaZe that is going to steal this away?
I'm not sure if that's even a factor right now. It feels like the Liquid that won't let them, no matter what. They're such an outrageous team right now. What am I seeing on my screen, Moses? What's Nitro doing?
It's the dualies. I love everything about it. I know it annoys you. It makes me happy. Dualies in action. Nitro is going to be the savior. He's bringing those to the A-bomb site, and it doesn't look they'll actually see too much action. Stewie, he goes for the peek with the nade. It really messes with him, and they're going to pick up the pace. FaZe is not going to slow down.
Oh, Naf, the only defender here, the smoke, and he's just in the angle. He's waiting for it. Timing is everything. He's going, oh! It can't be real! Didn't see anybody landing the triple right to the smoke. I've never seen anything like it. And now, at least they're going to get the bomb plant, but FaZe are being robbed once again. Naf, he's still in play in this round. On the other side is Rain, and he wants more. Naf, have you no mercy? He's going to pick up an ace in the round. An unbelievable performance.
Oh, YNK cannot believe it. That is so absurd. I mean, he had the lineup, fair play. He had the lineup, fair play, but what you never expected to work out quite that beautifully. A jaw-dropping moment. And if you're FaZe, you just got to shake it off. You have to forget that it ever happened. A Deagle on Rain, P250 on Olaf, on Neo. They've got a little bit of utility, but not a lot of hope.
How do you make it back from that?
You don't.
I mean, there's no story you can tell, is there? That was the opening. Stewie showing up at the top and of that round, you know, happy to take a fight. He got shot down, so from there on out, that's it. Open bomb site. You even smoke off the player towards CT spawn, and then, you know, don't even get to really talk about it, and everybody's dead. Elige, good recovery there. And Rain going to be found at the end. That will be one more on the board now. 11 for Team Liquid. And they are 5 away from picking up the trophy here in LA.
Oh, and they have no pressure in the world. Carefree. AWP comes out for Guardian in this third round of the second half. No utility behind it, just the armor. But still a strong buy from FaZe, and they need something. They need not only a win here, but you could use a performance from one of your stars. It's time for someone to step up on the FaZe side of things. It's time for Nico. It's time for Guardian, for Rain, for Olaf, one of the 4 to do something that's going to get this team refocused and back in the game.
Yeah, you need like a couple of rounds, right? Where somebody wins big clutches, something to make the rest of the team start to believe that maybe there is a way to get back into this.
Look at this defense as well. 4 players at the A bomb site. Naf all alone over at B. Very early on in the round as well. They were heavily expecting some kind of a hit up towards mid, and I think that's actually exactly what's coming.
Yeah, so they're hitting some great shots, and now they're actually making some really good calls here. Guardian looking for the boost, but they walk into the crossfire. Guardian got to be very careful. If he dies here, there is no more round to be playing for, but the bomb.
The bomb is dropped on the top mid. Yeah, they have to go get that, and that's a big kill for Twist. Really shore up the flank of this defense, and now Guardian has to do everything. You can even see Liquid getting aggressive where the bomb is, not allowing any space over to FaZe.
They don't really need to come and peek him. They've got the bomb on that side, and he has an AWP, so yeah, if they fight him, that's the best case scenario for Guardian. At least then he's got a chance, but he's got his back turned, and Twist will be walking right into him, and that is almost a perfect round there. Great call, as you mentioned it. 4 on A, only Naf at B. Seems like they knew what was coming.
Yeah, it really felt that way, because normally, I mean, the sole player at least is at car, so he can have early information and back up and use his utility, but Naf was just positioned in the bomb site the whole time. They never had any fear that B was going to be under attack. Another timeout called. And as if things weren't already in a bad situation, I mean, this is now dire. This is FaZe. You need to come alive now. There's no more time left to wait.
Yeah, get the defibrillators out. Try and see if you can get some sort of resurrection going.
Need anything at this point. The Zeuses just start Zeusing each other.
Yeah.
Deagles are being picked up by FaZe. Not quite the punch that they're looking for at the moment, but I mean, just not really enough cash to fight for. Liquid has an opportunity to extend this lead to 13-6. Alicia's going to get... Oh, they're just throwing nades down mid. Molotov to prevent the wide swing on the op. Nitro has the deep angle, and now they're going to get aggressive. It's delayed. Alicia, the response, Nitro needs to cover him a little bit, but they're falling back. Falling back with that, but Nitro still got one more. A little bit of fight left. And almost wanted to go back for more.
I was getting worried then. It looked like Nitro was sort of swapping around with the rifles as Elise was going for the peak.
Again, 4 players at this A bomb site very early.
Yeah, feeling confident in that kind of a setup. And I guess until FaZe prove them wrong and actually not just win the banana fight, but sort of take the bomb site behind it, maybe they're just going to keep doing it. Twist, not far off on the timing. But again, just Deagles on the other side.
And this is where the round, I mean, it's going to get slow, because these Deagles are hoping for a mistake. You're hoping for a peak of some kind, and Liquid have all just slipped back. Very passive positions from everyone. Not always easy to make the Deagles work at this juncture. Nitro with one shot. There's one player creeping up along the wall, but he's got Naf there to keep some space. And everyone from FaZe falling. It's casual. It's going to be an easy victory for Liquid. Nobody goes down. Nobody takes a point of damage. A flawless victory. And Liquid have a 7-round lead.
And this round was off the back of the previous one where they only lost a single player. So that's 4 living, then 5. I mean, they're having way too much of a good time right now. Economically, and obviously the fact that they are 3 rounds away from making it happen. The revenge for what happened in Miami, and ultimately a team that is just looking like it's on a whole different level. FaZe got the rifles now, setting up down the middle. And Nico just challenging over at Banana, actually just push through the smoke. Not going to find anyone up there. Not yet anyway. Oh, wow.
Even he's surprised.
What a god name's going on?
Even he just like shook his head and is like, what have I just done?
He was listening for the sound, wasn't he, of the jump? Because it happened right then. No! Please, somebody make it stop. Olofmeister, gonna go for it. I'm sure Rain has just no idea what's happening anymore.
It happened to him on Nuke as well. He's had a really bad time.
Oh, you're right. Stewie with a double spray down on him. This is so outrageous.
He just pushed down mid, or he was just flanking the whole time, and FaZe have no clue what's happening on this map. They have just been stunned. Liquid are 2 steps ahead of them everywhere they go.
I would love to see Rain's reaction when that comes through. Seems to be, at least in this finals, lightning rod for the wrong kind of thing. Just not having a good time at all. Nico and olofmeister left 2 versus 4, 25 seconds. Might as well roll the dice, I guess, at this point. Just try and see if you can tumble into a bomb site and maybe find the right entry. 17 seconds left. And olofmeister going to be molotoving the pit. That's a good start. Twist going to go and fight it anyway, and he nearly gets the kill. Elige doubling up on that, and that should be an easy win now. Has to go for the bomb plant, and as soon as he does, Elige, okay, takes a little bit of time, actually missing a chance here. They should still win the round, no problem, but could have probably prevented the bomb plant. And Nico gonna get a good headshot in. Got a couple of bullets left, then Naf will be on the other side. That's 14 now for Team Liquid.
There is still something about Nico when you start to see in those situations that he gets a bit of an opportunity where you feel like he can make that happen.
Yeah, I think if he had more health and wasn't that boxed in.
There you go. Oh, and this was really the dagger. Stewie pushing down mid, finding the perfect flank. Those are the pushes from Stewie there that if you're on FaZe, you're just like, why is he doing this? Like, why, like what? That just doesn't make any sense. There's no part of their brain that is going to say, start looking for this mid push.
No, absolutely not.
And when you're starting to play like it's a pug against a team like FaZe, you're feeling real comfortable, real confident.
I mean, they have every right to. They are playing at that level right now where, why not? And Elige, I mean, he made a play that was so shocking he surprised himself. He's like, oh.
It probably doesn't happen too often considering all the crazy things that he's pulled off.
Yeah, it takes a little bit, doesn't it?
If he had gotten the second one on Olaf, that would have been it. That's like log out of the server, it's already over.
Pack it up. 14-6. And FaZe looking just very, very defeated at the moment. Team Liquid, I mean, that's the thing as well. They're winning, and they're winning to kind of an extreme degree. They are making it really fun, aren't they? Giving us a high level of entertainment, even with such a victory. And Stewie, there it is. They try and double up. They try and flash their way through, and none of it works. Not quite guessing the angle.
Oh, there's another smoke as well. Oh, Stewie is just playing crazy, crazy games, picking up all the utility in the world. They're going to delay this B bomb site for so long. That's actually a huge benefit that he picks those up, even with the double kill. That pretty much seals the fact that Banana is going to be closed. Olaf has his position. That was his chance to find Elige. You're not going to get another opportunity there as Elige is going to be much more aware. And Stewie's now rotated back. So again, Liquid, another step ahead.
Stewie there, double position with Naf and Nitro, in fact. Going to be the one to pick up the kill. Naf on the other side, is what I was saying, alone, but it doesn't really matter. Nobody's going to be there to show up. Just olofmeister left, and they've got all the money, all of the kills, and they are going to be at series and tournament point here with olofmeister at a 1 versus 4, going down to the flank of Naf. Liquid with such an unbelievable performance.
This defense is just unreal. FaZe only has 8 kills in this second half and 6 rounds of play. There is just not enough production coming out from the fraggers on this team, and Liquid making them look silly at this point. Up in Nitro's hands, Krieg on Elige. 28 kills on Twist. It was Stewie with 30 on the first map.
Yeah, and do just want to point out, 25 of those were in the first half for Twist. I mean, that alone will ruin your day, won't it? Team Liquid, they were definitely the favorites coming into this tournament, but the way they went through the group stage and what they've been doing here at the grand finals, it has been absolutely outrageous. Nitro getting a great kill there on Rain the Flick, and now Elige with a follow-up. Taking down Nico, leaving him in a 5 versus 3 And FaZe yet again seem absolutely stumped in this round. Nav, good peek, almost with the double follow-up. It seems like everything is working for them. Twister's got him boxed in, and he is going to be going down. There is nothing left here. It's going to be Guardian. Oh, great follow-up. They stood right on top of each other, and that leaves it now 1 versus 1. Nitro versus Guardian to try and prevent the victory right here for Team Liquid.
Time is going to be a factor. 45 seconds on the clock, and Guardian's making a very, very long play. A lot of it will be down to timing for Nitro. Just making sure he has eyes on the bomb at all times.
A little bit of stealth, but failed at the end. 30 seconds, and Nitro just hiding in the corner. Not afraid to be there at all. Guardian, 24 seconds. He finally gets the bomb, but he's not sure where to go, and this might have been the wrong choice. Indeed it is, and there we go. Team Liquid pick up the trophy here at Blast Pro. They are your champions.